guys, how's it going? Alright, so I want to share with you today the little gifts and treats that I have for the students for the orientation week, which is the first week of school. It is typically something that I started really small, and it's this kind of one day thing, and it kind of has grown to the whole week of school. I like it because it allows me to love on the students a little bit, especially this year because of the, we're coming back from the whole pandemic, COVID still going on, but like the virtual thing, and they're gonna need love. Okay, they just are. I'm gonna need some love. Okay, so I fill my bucket by filling other people's buckets. So little piece of candy, a little bag of chips, something, they got something. How many of our students don't get anything? Not even for Christmas, right? So just me being able to gift them a little something will be their day, will brighten up their day for some of them. So let me show you really quick. I've got them lined up back here. So I'm going to be holding the camera, so I do apologize, it's a little shaky. But okay, so let's start with these here. And y'all, I'm gonna improvise here. Okay, so I don't have the tripod, so I'm just gonna put the camera there. So the first thing that I have is this black bag right here. And I put it in this bag just because they kind of all fit in here. These boxes, Dr. Ryan helped me put these together, so if you're watching, thanks for all of your help. But these little boxes I found at Tuesday Morning, and inside they have a little mint patty. And I honestly always type up a little saying or something. I don't know that I'm gonna have time to do that this year because I've got other things I've got to focus on. So I'll probably just put it on the board or on a slide presentation or at the table. Maybe like one printout at each table, since I have 5 groups of tables this year. So something about you're meant to be here, you're meant to be in cosmetology, something of the sort. And they have a little peppermint patty that they can take home, and the box is a cute little box. It matches my theme, black and white stripes with gold, with a gold accent. So I got them found them like a year ago, or maybe more than that, at Tuesday Morning, and I was able to get 75. I have 80 students that I'm aware of so far. So I will do something, for those extra 5, I will do something for the students. If it's not a little box, it'll be a little bag, because I can't find any more of these, because that's kind of it. That's all. And I'm putting them on the cart that the camera is on. Let me show you really quick. If y'all don't have one of these carts, you need 2, okay? You definitely need one of these carts, because 1, taking things down from your car, 2, hauling things from the lab to the classroom, from storage to your classroom. It just, trust me, you need one of these carts if you don't have one, or some kind of rolling storage type of that helps you, a wagon or something that helps you roll things, because things do get heavy at times. So that's that. They will get that during the week, one day this week. The other thing is I have this bag. It's just a bag I got for a birthday or Christmas or something. So I save all those bags at home, and then I have these little, they're little sandwich bags. Let me see if I can open one without tearing it. So a little sandwich bag, I got it at Walmart. They're really cute, and it has a little sticky on one side. No, I got them at HEB. Did I say that? Walmart? No, it's not Walmart. It's HEB. The little sandwich bag. It's really cute, and it has an airhead in there. And it'll say, the saying will be something, don't be an airhead, focus on class, or, do your best, or something of the sort. And so I have 80 of these, 1 for each student. So they're in this bag. So I put them in nice bags, so that way when this Lay's boxes kind of doesn't look cute. So that when I put it out on the table setup, it's a nice, it doesn't kind of mess up my my decoration, because y'all know, as y'all have seen in previous videos, I like to decorate a table or a countertop the first day of or that first week of school, kind of just to make it a visual of, ooh, that's exciting, what's over there? I want to listen, I want to pay attention, because whatever's over there I want part of. Okay, so that's kind of, it's like a visual stimulation for the student to want to give me their ears for a second, to listen to what I have to say. Okay, the other thing that I have is this bag here. And of course it's black and gold and whatnot. And it's got these little mini, this little bit mini bags. These I got at Michael's, okay? And it has little Rice Krispie treats, okay? And the saying will be, boy, do I have a treat for you, or it's a treat having you in my class, or something of the sort. So I will, every day of the week that they come in, that first week, they will get a little treat or a little snack, okay? Now, food-wise, that's it. These are not foods, these are supplies. But then the other thing are the lace, but I'll get to that in a second. Okay, so when you are gifting the students something or giving them a little prize or a little, who can tell me XYZ, and then they answer, okay, you get a treat, and they're like, oh, I want one, and then they pay attention. Little incentives. Make sure that they are not like Jolly Ranchers that are hard, that they're like the cylinder kind. If they are like laughing and they choke on it, like good luck, right? Make sure that they are not those round jawbreakers, crybabies, those gums. Even though don't give them gum. You're gonna find them all over just don't give them gum, okay? Those round gums, if you do, they can choke on those things, and those are, not that anything else is easier to like unlodge, but those are not good to, let's just stay away from it, okay? That is definitely a big responsibility giving a student that, and accidents happen, okay? These are high schoolers, they know how to chew their food. You're not giving it to a toddler or a lone kid, but people choke every day, so please stay away from those types. Be mindful when you're making your purchases to give to your students. The other thing that we have here, and I see it's catching the corner of the cart, I do apologize, but the other thing that you want to keep in mind, messiness. If you give them like Takis, they're going to or chips or, things like that, it's going to get messy. Do you need a napkin? Do you need a plate? Do you need them to wash their hands? Obviously wash your hands beforehand, but things of the sort. Keep that in mind. If something sticky, something they're like peanut buttery that they need a drink of water afterwards, then they're all asking to go get some water. If you don't have a water container in your classroom or a water fountain in your lab or whatnot, keep that in mind. Another thing to keep in mind are allergies, okay? Diabetic students, you don't want to exclude them, right? So have something. If you know that student, you get your health information, you know that student is diabetic, I like to keep sugar-free little snacks, and so when I give something out and I know that student's in my classroom, I'll just switch it out. Or I will add, like if it's the mint, I'll add a little sugar-free chocolate to it, just because I want them to get it. I don't want to exclude them, but I also wanted them to be able to savor and to have whatever treat I'm giving them. So keep that in mind. Even if it's not like if it's a mint patty, even if it's not a sugar-free mint patty, you don't have to buy the exact same thing, just a snack for them to not be excluded while everybody else is enjoying the snack. Allergies, peanuts. Okay, you don't know, they're not going to have on their shirt labeled I'm allergic to peanuts, or some may or may not know, who knows, right? People, some people get allergies later in life, right? So they may not ever like peanuts, and they may not ever have them, and then just you give it to them and then they find out they're allergic, unfortunately, in your class. Stay away from those types of things. Walnuts, nuts, peanuts, it's just best not to. I like to, when I treat them, give them little treats as incentives. I like gummy bears, just because they're small, they're little, chew on them, they're squishy, and we're good to go. Chocolate's good, solid chocolate, not like mixed stuff in it, just because it melts. You can choke on it, but it's not it's not as difficult as a hard candy. So keep those things in mind. Very important to keep your students safe at all times. During COVID times, they're pre-packaged items, so I'll have them eat them later. Or if it's like a chip thing, pull your mask down, eat it, put your mask back up, if masks are going to be a thing, okay? But just because we're so close, if we were in the spacing we were last year where we're spread apart, not so bad. But we're just going to be extra close this semester, okay? And so always listen to the recommendations on that. All right, so that's the food wise. So that's, let's say, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, okay? On Thursday, or actually this one will be the first day. So for my freshmen, because y'all know I focus on aesthetics, on my freshmen, I have in here a little mask, and the little mask is a unicorn themed, because that's kind of the theme of one of our big projects for both levels. And then a little, it is a face and hand wipe, and it's a refresher wipe. And so I'm going to teach them on the first day of school how to kind of fold their, or at least that's the plan, I may change it later, but how to fold their face wipe. And so then we have that to practice with. I don't know if maybe they might not want to waste it, so I may think of something different, but that's their little gift. It's kind of introduction to this year you're going to learn aesthetics. So that's their little gift. And these are little zebra bags I bought at Harwin, which is a store that they sell a bunch of, sorry, looking at my time. Just they sell a lot of stores go there to buy. Retail stores go there to buy. Well, no, I guess not retail stores. Well, I guess they can too. It's where people that own businesses go to buy product to sell in their stores. And this was a store where they sell like the thank you bags, tissue paper, the store fixtures, things of the sort, and I got those there. And then for my 10th graders, because I know I focus on nails, they also have a mask, okay, and then they have a 5-piece pedicure kit and a 3-piece manicure kit. And the manicure has a pusher, it has, they're disposable, a buffer, and it also has a nail file. And then the pedi kit has a pumice pad, a pusher, a file, and the little toe separators. So this is to introduce them to the year that they're going to be working on nails, or focusing on nails. Learning other things, yes, but that's just kind of our hands-on focus. So I have those here. These are all for my 10th graders. I had bought this bin to see if these would fit under my cabinets, and they did, but it just, I want it with the lid instead. So anyway, this will be here. That'll be on the first day of school. So I will hand those out. And then this one here is my freshman one, and I also bought this container to see what would fit on the shelves, but the white ones fit better. So anyway, I can just close this like this and stack something on top of it. Got these two at the Japanese dollar store here in Houston, which I actually had found it in Dallas when we were at TIVA conference, but they have one here in Houston in the Chinatown, so that was a really cool store to go to. All right, the other thing on Friday, I typically on Friday will go through the syllabus, or I'm going to change things up this year, so I'm saying that's what I'm going to do, but I have a feeling it's going to change a little bit. But typically Friday, once everybody gets schedule change, sometimes you go to certain class periods the first couple days, or you don't see certain students if they're busing over. So Friday is typically a day where I have everybody that I'm going to have. Schedules are corrected. It's a little bit more solid, right? So Friday, they're all going to get this little bag. This little bag I found at the dollar store. And then they have a little napkin, so when you fold it in half, it has that little design, and then you open it and it has the same thing. So in here they have a Lay's potato chip bag, okay, and they're welcome to eat it in the classroom. They typically save it, especially in my morning classes, because they haven't had breakfast yet or lunch yet. But they get a little loot bag, okay, and then it's their little treat, because that day I'm doing a lot of talking, which I typically don't do. I'll stand in front of the classroom and talk, because we're going over the syllabus, the rules, the where is this, what are the projects, what are the grades, where the websites, things of the sort. So it's kind of like boring, right? But I have to do it. So I've got my bag, my box here, which I don't love that box, so I'm gonna take my crate that I had tried to make work for my binders for students that didn't work, but I'm gonna transfer from this ugly yellow box to these nicer, not that these are great, I hate these crates, but nicer, at least they're black crate, and then put them under my cart. So that's what I have for that. The other thing that I have, which will probably haven't decided yet, be on Monday, when the second week of school. So I have 3 different colors. I have pink polka dot bag, and then I have a red one that I had left over. These were little bags that are left over from years before, so I just kind of trying to use up all my stuff, and have a solid pink one in here as well that I had left over from the little Rice Krispie treats. So we were going, before COVID hit, we were going to Skills USA competition at state conference. And we had a booth, it was a competition where the students had a booth and they were going to promote cosmetology. They made these little buttons. See if it'll focus. It's not gonna focus. Yes, no, maybe? Probably not. Okay, well, it's a little head. It's a little girl's head and it says cosmetology. And so I didn't get to use it. And so when I returned them, they said, hey, you can have them. I said, okay. So, yay, I kept them. So thank you guys if you're watching. So yeah, we're gonna get to hand these out. So I'm gonna give this as a gift on Monday, the second week of school. So I have enough for all students to get one. So that'll be also on the cart there. And so that's it. That is as far as like the gift goodie bags that I'm giving the students. And it's just kind of an exciting, for me, I love putting things together. This year, Dr. Ryan helped me out. So again, thank you for your time and your help on that. But it's just exciting for me to put these things together and then to hand them out and just kind of see the smile on the students. They're not expecting it. And other teachers may not do that. So just love on them a little bit at the beginning, establish that I am your teacher, but we're together for 4 years, so let's have fun, right? Establish that and should go good. All right, so let me roll you, see if this will work. I'm gonna roll you towards this side here, and then I have here the prizes that I will be giving out. So on the first week of school, sorry, I crossed the camera there. On the first week of school, I do have like random tickets. Now, this is one Miss Martinez left behind. It has a little golden ticket. It's really cute, so I'll probably do something with that. It's probably just for one class. I'm not sure how many tickets are left in here, but I have a lot of tickets left over and have big old rolls and everything. So I will give the students that. One thing I learned at conference, if it has a number on both the top and the bottom, just cut the ticket in half. Let them keep half and you keep half. You have to do like write your name on it and all that. That takes forever. They don't need to put the information on there. So, but this one, for example, doesn't have the number on both sides. If that can focus, if you can see that. So I don't know how I'll use this. They may have to write their name on this one. We'll see how that goes. But anyway, I do have a little box. Okay, it used to be just like a Apple iPhone watch phone box, but I actually got one that matches. Okay, it's got the pink on the inside, and they drop their ticket in here. I give this to the student, have them go pick up their tickets, or just give it directions to cut your ticket in half and then drop it in here. So it just kind of depends on the day, and I kind of change it up so they can get like different experiences on how the ticket system works. So with that, these here are the bags, and there's previous video on this, but there's bags that got little curly cute things, and then they have a bunch of like literature, which like for product knowledge, and then there's samples in here. So that's just a fun little, and then some of them have a Rice Krispie treat that was left over from the other treats that I had. So I try to use everything that I have. I try not to waste, and it's all for the students anyway, so I just try to make sure that I hand all that out. Sometimes I do save some of the leftover treats and then I eat them. So, you know, that works too. And then this box here, there's a video on that on Instagram where I was wrapping this. I didn't realize it was upside down. Oops, till after I was taping it. But throughout the year, I will save like gift bags and tissue paper, and I will then come back and, you know, reuse them. I like to recycle. We recycle a lot at home, and so I like to reuse things, and so that's what I do. I have a lot of little bags that random bags that I collect, I find at the dollar stores of the sort, and I use those as well, and I put gifts in there. Like this was a Kinder Scott gift, but it's like a lip gloss in here or something. I don't give away expensive stuff like that. But you know, you get those little plastic bags when you buy things. This was like a case for a phone holder. It's a really nice box. There's a prize in here. So that's just kind of, you know, what I use as far as my packaging, and then it's just all in here. So these are prizes and like little loot bags that I had left over from last year. And so I will, when there's a good question or a good prize or a good reason to win something, I will either set some of these out and let the students pick, or I will just reach my hand in here, grab a gift, and then, or a prize, and then give it to the students. These are the small, simple question, simple task prizes, and these are the you are awesome, here's a gift, or here's a prize. I keep saying gift, but here's a prize, okay? So they're just accumulations of things that, you know, if I win something in a conference, or if I get pens and sticky notes and stuff somewhere, little knick-knack things that I find or that I get that I personally don't use. I don't want to throw it away, I don't want to waste it, so gift it to someone that could use it. And it's not anything crazy expensive, they're just little random knickknacks. Sometimes I'll stop at the dollar store, Dollar Tree, my favorite, random on the mom and pop dollar stores, and they have the cutest things, and sometimes I'll just grab 1 or 5 at a time, and I'll put them in my treasure box, and then I'll do this to them. I do have the treasure box still, I've moved it to the closet, but that thing is full, and so I need to get rid of this stuff so that I can get rid of that stuff, and then gift it, give it, let someone else enjoy it. And then I have some saved for conference as well. So super excited for that. That is the gift giving, the prizes, and kind of the first week orientation stuff. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Hopefully you guys have gotten an idea and are able to love on your students some, because they desperately need it. Have a good day, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.